I am Nazim Rashid, author of Reconnected, How to Be a Mentor to Your Child Self, and your motivational parent coach, providing tools for bonding and having the happiest, emotionally healthiest children possible. With this fantastic video today on 5 steps toward becoming a better connected parent. 5 steps toward becoming a better connected parent. Now, for those of you who have not heard my story, I need to kind of share a little bit with you so you know why I do what I'm doing. All right, as a child, I was emotionally deprived. I did not get support or encouragement from either parent or family member. And I was kind of left drifting emotionally. So I felt lost. I was isolative. I was suicidal as an 8-year-old. I attempted suicide in my teens, fell into addictions. And I went through a 12-step recovery process. And because of going through that process, the light bulb came on. It came on. You see, a lot of people have their light bulb moments. Mine was knowing I had an addiction. That was my moment. I was so mad with myself. I said to myself, I want nothing or no one controlling me, because I was flashed back into my childhood, even at 19 years old, 19, 20 years old, and I didn't want to have that anymore. Anybody micromanaging my life, including drugs. So I went through it all by myself, cleaned up, went through a detox program, and became a new person. A new person with a demanding spirit to give back and provide tools. Find out how to provide tools to help parents. You see, help parents so they can have the right tools so they can connect with those children before they come out of the womb even. That's right, words make people, absolutely. So I did that. So I was a mental health coach, a mental health counselor, and also a drug recovery counselor too. Went 20 years in that business. Fantastic, learned a lot, have a lot of client stories, and grew and evolved a lot. Yes, I met a couple in the Oakland, California area. They became my spiritual parents. I found out what love really was around 30 for the first time. Had the bond, knew what that felt like. So this is how it's supposed to be. So I created a family model based on that experience. Created my book, and I teach that. So that's what that's why I do what I do now. All right. So, number 1, validate often. Validate often. Very important to understand. See, I didn't get validated. That's why I went the downward spiral I went through. I almost lost my life behind not being validated. But you, as the fantastic parent that you are going to validate. Absolutely. Build them up. Let them know they are important. Their spirit is important. They matter. Their spirit matters. Their expression matters. Their voice matters. Their perspective matters. You love them inside. Now, many of you probably give compliments quite a bit. Compliments. And figure, well, isn't that validation? No, it's not. Validation speaks to the interior, the spirit there. I talk about validation defined as recognizing God in the other person. Recognizing God in the other person. Yes, for sure. Whereas compliments speaks to the exterior, what they're doing, their behavior, their activities, their accomplishments. That's good too. Validation goes deeper. So do both. So when your little son Jamal comes in and he has an A on his report card, says, hey mom, hey dad, look what I just did. Yes, 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 yes. You say, Jamal, a fantastic job you did. Yes, yes, yes. I love you. Yes, fantastic. Give him a big hug. Yes. Good. That's good. Compliments. Now, in addition to that, you're going to say, Jamal, I know you have greatness inside of you. Yes, you got genius inside of you. Because of that, you created this fantastic work and resulted in an A. I knew you had it in you. You're wonderful, Jamal. Come on, give it to me. You give a hug. Yes. Now, Jamal won't say anything about that, but his inner soul, his inner child will be gleaming. That's what they need to feel from you, that kind of validation. Validation is so important. So I want you to look for ways to validate your children. Look for ways. If you say in the mirror, I am the great validator, I am the great validator, I am the great validator, you're going to be on a validating channel. So you look for all kind of ways where you can validate that child. So keep in mind, anytime you get compliments, follow it with a validation. See? That's the way you do that. Every time you want to say how great they're doing, like they made the bed up real well, or they clean a room up, or they vacuum real well, or they mop real well, follow it up with a validation statement. Speak to them as a person. That's, you know, the you are kind of statements. You are. Yeah, instead of what you did. Follow me? Very important. Number 2, you build self-esteem. See, validation feeds self-esteem. Now, for those of you who have not heard my earlier videos, briefly I want to say that self-esteem is not just feeling good. A lot of people say, hey, just feel good, that's built. No, 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 no. You can feel good by doing crack cocaine, heroin, the new drug called fentanyl. Yeah, rob a bank, you're a bully, you beat somebody up. Hey, I feel good, I dominated somebody. No, 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 no. That comes from the lower self. The lower self, you got the higher self, okay? We're going to talk about high self-esteem, high self-esteem. Yeah, for sure. So it speaks to confidence, it speaks to self-worth, and it's like your estimation of yourself. So you want to help them build the best of themselves, the best. Now, self-esteem also speaks to them knowing they can make changes in the world, changes in their immediate environment. This is why a lot of children, kind of funny, they like to knock things down, tear things up. You know, little, you know, a 5-year-old sees a vase on the table, says, wonder if I can knock the vase down, see what happens. Bam! You know? There is their inner need to make changes. They want to make changes with their hands. They want to make something change up. So they tear things up. You know, they might take their sister or little brother's toy and run around or hide it and lie and say they don't have it, just to cause a little stir in the family, right? Right? So our job as the parents, okay, your job is to build healthy self-esteem. Compliments, validation, those things do it, right? Let them know when they're doing some great things, all right? Yeah, and give them opportunities to make changes in a healthy way. That's why playing outside is very good. Yeah, playing outside, doing things like with their hands, they experiment with their hands. You know, very important to do that. You know, going to exhibits, museums and art exhibits and other places where they can get ideas, where they can make changes. Very important. Number 3, support their dreams and imagination. Support their dreams and imagination. Very, very important. Very, very important. So we need to know what they are thinking. You need to know what your little child is thinking. All right? I know a lot of families, they get so confused that they have a loving household and now little Susie is now on drugs while she's in middle school. And what happened? I mean, we're so loving. We gave her things, we took her places, and drugs? Did they really connect? Did they really connect with that little child? You know, ask them what they're thinking about, what they're dreaming about, what their imagination's all about, huh? Yeah, very, very important to do that. You see? So we ask them what their imagination is all about, and then we support them there. We support them in their dreams. That's what we do. Once we do that on a regular basis, we show consistency supporting them in those areas, like I said, their world, so we're joining them in their world. Then more likely to let you in on things that might be bothering them. You see, absolutely. Yeah. But they're afraid to open up like that because they think they might get ridiculed or berated or say, you're too silly, stop that. Stop that. You know, stop that foolishness. You know, so we want to make sure that they feel okay with us being in that world with them. All right? Also in that world is their aspirations for a better future for themselves. Aha. So we want to support them there too. The great scientist, the great lawyer, the great, who knows, a biologist, you know, deep sea diver, musician, sculptor, lawyer. Don't know. We support them. Let them know dreaming big is natural. It's okay. Yeah, and then share your own dreams. They're more likely to share theirs with you if you share yours with them. Very important. Number 4, support high self-image. High self-image. Yes. What is self-image? Their concept of themselves. If they see themselves as a scientist, I'm a great scientist, okay? Well, they're going to do well in their science class. You know, when they have science projects, they're going to do more than normal because they see themselves accomplishing that. That's fantastic, that's right. So when it comes to a time when a teacher might want someone to volunteer for a science project, they're the first ones to hold their hand up. Yeah. So what you do, you support them in it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And build up, support that self-image they have of themselves. Remember, all healthy self-image, for sure. Yeah, we do that. And they get more faith in that concept of themselves, and they build upon that, Oh yeah, become empowered. That's what you want, you know? Now, you also have 5, which is optimum communication skills. Optimum communication skills. This is a real important thing for me. I was certified as a mediator in San Francisco, and I taught peer counseling classes. I certified peer counselors. So this is real special to me. You know, we had no communication skills in my household. So now that I know the tools, I love giving them out. I want people to understand there's a healthy way to communicate between husband and wife and husband. And now we're talking about parent and child. The big thing is here, you want to make sure that you are listening to them. They need to know that you are listening to them when they speak. Because too many parents like to dictate, like to tell them what to do so many times, micromanage their life so many times, that when it's time for them to speak, they kind of cow down. They're reluctant because they don't want to get hurt or being told, stop thinking like that. What's wrong with you? Being critical. No. When they talk, we listen. And when we talk, we don't talk from how we feel. We talk from their perspective, being empathic listeners. Right. Ask them what their perspective is and talk from that. Ask them questions about how they feel. You know, not how can you this and how can you that. And no, not those kind of questions. Those are criticizing questions. See, we love their spirit inside of them. We let them know that by the questions we ask them. See, if we have love dominating, our interaction, our bonding, our connection, we won't have criticizing as the first thing in our mind. Yeah, for sure. Very important to understand that. So we empathize. We're confirming feedback. And we use I questions, I statements alike. Like, I need to understand why you feel like this. I need to understand why you did such and such a thing. Those kind of things. Instead of saying, you this, you that, you this, you that. No, you makes them feel defensive. Wants to cover up. They're ready for a fight. No. Remember, love dominates. Very important. Okay? Got the 5 ones? Validate often. Build self-esteem. Support their dreams and imagination. Support high self-image. And have optimum communication skills. Yes. Fantastic. I am Nazim Rashid, your motivational parent coach. Make sure then subscribe to this YouTube channel. All right? And we'll talk to you soon. Remember, have that connected life. Thank you.